I'm your host, Nick Ferguson of Secondary Perspective, and yes, it is Thanksgiving morning, and I know you're sitting on the sofa right now watching the closing ceremonies of the Macy's Day Parade. Thanksgiving, it's traditional, right? But here is what's traditional as well. You guessed it, it's football, NFL time on Thanksgiving. What is Thanksgiving without NFL football? But listen, I'm here to tell you there's more things to Thanksgiving than football. Thanksgiving. You're giving thanks. Look, we know that sometimes our family is not the best and the brightest, but on this day, we get a chance to get together with our family members and break bread. Even some family members that we're not that fond of. You know who you are. But anyway, make sure before you give your blessings, you think about those who have given their lives to protect us, both here and abroad. Because if it were not for them, we would not be able to enjoy that which is Thanksgiving. So, as you look at the little kids' table, the grown-ups' table, and you have all these pastries and all this food around, just remember, take a moment and give thanks for everything that you have. Because I know there's a tendency sometimes to think that we don't have everything that we need. But think about it. There's someone somewhere right now who don't have that nice spread that you have. And speaking of spread, now I've taken a lot of flack about this next topic on social media. Now, born and raised in the South, in Miami, but here's the problem. I don't eat pumpkin pie. I know, it outraged so many people, but I don't. I like sweet potato pie. It's delicious. I mean, you can put whipped cream on it and a scoop of ice cream. But most people are saying it's pumpkin pie. Now, I can't eat pumpkin pie because it'll be a betrayal of my Southern roots. But you know what? I think I might do this. I haven't fully come to grips with it, but I might just try a little bit of pumpkin pie and see if it compares anything to that of sweet potato pie. But I just wait for that. The verdict is out on that. Now, let's get back to football. That's right, football. Philadelphia at, let's see, Dallas Cowboys. Tony Romo, DeMarco Murray, Jay Cutler, and I guess the disappointing Chicago Bears playing against their division rival, the Detroit Lions. And of course, the game that everyone wants to see, Seattle at San Francisco. Wow, I can't believe that I almost left this out. Huge day in college football this Saturday. Florida, Will Muschamp, he is out. Can this team get it done? He's facing Jimbo Fisher and Florida State Seminoles that are trying to get in the 4-team playoff. I like the ACC, and I like Florida State to win this game. A game that's true and dear to my heart. Why? Because I don't really bleed gold, but if I could, I would. Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets facing off against, that's right, I can't really say that name, or I have to wash my mouth out. But Georgia Tech fans, you get it. Georgia Tech is facing off against that other team. Yes, the team in the black and red. Georgia Tech, Paul Johnson, Justin Thomas. Wow, I mean, where did this kid come from? Paul Johnson struck gold with this guy. He can pass the ball and he can run the ball. And Georgia Tech is being efficient at this time. So I am proud. It's Thanksgiving weekend. Georgia Tech versus, and you know who's going to win that game. That's right, Georgia Tech. I'm a rambling wreck from Georgia Tech, a hell of an engineer, a hell of an engineer. And like the Jolly Good Fellows, I drink my whiskey clear. I'm a rambling wreck from Georgia Tech, a hell of an engineer. Also, this week, Auburn and Alabama playing each other in the Iron Bowl. Okay, all season long, I've rooted for any team that played against Alabama because I don't want to see an all-SEC top 4 playoff. I mean, they're trying to squeeze Mississippi State back into the mix. They jumped Alabama over Florida State and Oregon, Auburn, look, I need you to do what you did last year. I need a repeat. I need a return, kick, fumble, touchdown. Nick Marshall, do something. Shock the world. Beat Roll Tide, because that's going to bode well for Oregon, maybe Mississippi State, maybe even TCU. But more importantly, those Florida State Seminoles. I need you to get to this 14 playoffs so we can dispel these rumors about the SEC being the best team in college football. Whoa, boy, I'm getting ahead of myself. Got a little emotional on that one. But, man, Thanksgiving is going to be fully loaded with football. But what is Thanksgiving without holiday movies? I know you sit there, you watch football, itis starts to kick in, and if you don't know what itis is, you've experienced it before. You stuff your face, your belly gets full, and then you fall asleep on the sofa, and then you wake up again, and then you want to eat more food. But after that, it is holiday movie time. And I don't know about you, but I love holiday movies. This holiday Thanksgiving, there's a new movie coming out, Penguins of Madagascar. Talk about product placement at the right time. That movie's going to overtake that other movie. What was Jennifer Lawrence? Oh, The Hunger Games. Move over, baby. The Penguins of Madagascar are coming. It's Thanksgiving. Penguins on Thanksgiving. That's kind of wild, isn't it? But anyway, when you look at some of the top-rated movies of all time when it comes to holiday movies, here's a list of a couple. But you never would guess what might fall at number one. I'll give you a hint.
Yippee-ki-yay, mother.
Yes, that's right. Die Hard 1 and 2, best holiday movies around. Whoever thought it was possible? Yes. But anyway, we've gotten to a point where you've eaten a lot, you've gone through the process of the itis, and now you're watching football games. Now, after those football games are over and you watching holiday movies, here comes the tough part. And I've asked several people how to effectively do this without being rude. How do you get people to leave? Here's a little taste of what I think that you should try. I'm not saying you should do it, but if you're having problems with it, maybe you should try this. Of course, Thanksgiving. Then there's Christmas. But I think the big thing about Thanksgiving and the way that it's being marketed is, that's right, Black Friday. Black Friday comes around every year around this time just for you to spend your hard-earned dollars. Get out there, stay out there 3 in the morning, stand in line, hoping to get a flat screen television for about $100. Well, I'm here to tell you, that's not gonna happen, because there's 300 people in line who are waiting for the same thing you're waiting for, and you're not going to get it. So what did you get out of Black Friday, other than maybe losing sleep? Maybe you could have ate more food. Who knows? But the way I look at Black Friday, it's just one big Jedi mind trick. No, these are not the droids that you're looking for. Yes, please buy that television and all these other things. It's just a ploy to get you in the store. Because if you're staying up that late, you're going to buy something. So I say, might as well wait for Cyber Monday. At least you're home. You can use your computer, and all you have to do is click one button. But that's just me, and that's just my perspective. So I don't know. Sometimes when we get together on Thanksgiving, it is a bunch of sunshine and lollipops, but then it also can end up like this.
Before we begin, since this is Aunt Bethany's 80th Christmas, I think she should lead us in the saying of grace.
Oh, great.
What, dear? Grace! Grace! She passed passed away 30 years ago.
They want you to say grace. The blessing.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Amen.
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 Catherine, this turkey tastes half as good as it looks. I think we're all in for a very big treat.
Save the neck for me, Clark.
Okay, Eddie.
Look at that. All I have to say is, wrap it up, B. Wrap it up. And that's exactly what I'm going to do right now. So, for all our men and women out there serving here and abroad, I would like to thank you for keeping us safe and allowing me to spend this time with my family. And I give you a mile-high salute. But before I go, Uncle Lester has something he wants to say. A little something we put together called Cooking with Lester. Check it out. I hope you enjoy it.
Thank you for joining Uncle Lester. Uncle Lester's going to be here all day, every day. You never can tell what Uncle Lester is going to be doing here in the kitchen or who he's going to be doing it with. You know what I mean? You know, but don't worry about that. But have a safe and happy Thanksgiving. That's right, on me, Uncle Lester. I love you. See you next time. Damn it, I got my bladder's not what it used to be. I'll see you guys later.
Happy holidays from Secondary Perspective. Oh, and by the way, I want to thank my three amigos. They know who they are. Appreciate it, guys. Happy holidays.